What is up, everyone? It is Brad and welcome to another episode of Brick Lover Vlogs. Today I am really excited, first off, that we have a new channel name. I dropped the 18, it's just Brick Lover Vlogs, but there's lots of really cool things coming today, so let's get right into it. So for starters, I'm still trying to catch up on all the BrickWorld grind. I've been having a ton of fun editing those videos. It has just been a blast to relive that convention, so I'm really happy to do that. So far, I've already finished editing episodes 0, 1, and 2, and then I just have 3 and 4 left. And of course, I actually have a lot of other BrickWorld content that I will be publishing, but that'll all come at a later date. I've also been trying to get the LEGO room sorted again. So as you guys can see, all the things that I purchased at BrickWorld are still over here on my studio. I still have to do a lot of putting away and things like that. And I'm also excited because I just finished unboxing the Titanic. You guys can see I have the camera set up behind me, and I filmed the video and then I just filmed the unboxing of it now. So I have to edit that and obviously get that uploaded to YouTube. It is such a beautiful box. I'm really excited about it. And then of course, all the parts for the actual Titanic model are back here. I have spent the majority of my night filming and editing. So now what I'm going to do is actually get everything set up. I want to start filming the speed build of the LEGO Titanic. I know this one is going to be an absolute beast to do. So I'm going to get it set up and get rolling. This big of a LEGO set though, and they still managed to crease the friggin' instruction manuals. LEGO, what are you thinking? But I guess this is also probably just one part of the instruction manual, because I thought the Roman Coliseum was one massive book, but maybe it was a few smaller ones, because it looks like this one's definitely not big enough for, you know, the entire LEGO set. All right, here's the build progress so far. I've actually just finished bags 1 and 2. So far, it's been a really nice, really smooth build, so I'm very happy about that. I actually read the instructions too, which I don't normally do because I really want to take my time enjoying this set, but it is after midnight now. I too have to go to the office tomorrow for 9 a.m., so I am going to stop here with just bag number 1 and 2 built, but I can't wait to build some more tomorrow. Hey you guys, it's Wednesday now. I realized I haven't really checked in this week since Monday. Basically, it's been a pretty standard week here in the LEGO room. I've been doing a lot of video editing. TikTok and stuff like that is still going absolutely crazy. I think I wrapped that up in the Sunday vlog, but it has been wild. Let's take a look at those stats in a few minutes. But I've also been working on building the LEGO Titanic. So I have been having a ton of fun with this set. I'll come around to the other side where the lighting's a little bit better. But I've already finished building section number 1 of the Titanic. I think I've maybe been working on it for 2.5 hours, maybe we'll say at this point, but it is such a nice set. I'm really happy with it. I think the build process has been a lot of fun. I think it's got lots of really fine details. Honestly, it is smaller than I thought it would be. Like, I know this is only one section right now, but for whatever reason, I just thought it would be a bit wider. I started building it this week because I do actually have plans to film my Will It Float series next week on like July 7th or something like that. So I'll probably show some behind the scenes there, but that meant I had to get the whole Titanic built and everything like that before that. So given the date that it is now, it's almost July, I do have to speed up the build process a little bit, but it's going well. Like I said as well, I have been editing a lot of my BrickWorld footage, so I just finished filming and editing vlog number 4, so I just have to watch that one last time, create the thumbnail for it, and it'll be good to go on my YouTube channel. Vlog number 3 went up today. You guys can see there's the thumbnail there. Been watching some Twitch streams as well, just as I, you know, work on building my LEGO Titanic and then also scheduling my YouTube videos. Like I mentioned, TikTok and Instagram have been going really well this week, so I'm already at 3,288 followers on Instagram, which is really exciting. Like I said earlier, I haven't grown on Instagram in so many years, so it's been awesome there, and a lot of my recent reels have gotten, you know, several thousand views, 13,000 views, 14,000 views, 15,000, 22,000. This one, where is it? This one down here, 1.3 million, which is absolutely crazy. So very excited for how that's going there. And of course, moving on to TikTok as well. I hit 10,000 followers the other day. Now I'm at 10.9 thousand, which is just absolutely incredible. Again, crazy views here. You know, 300,000 on this one, 3,000, 12,000, 221,000, 10,000. And where is the big one? There it is. 2.8 million views on the gummies. 2.8 million. That is insane. It was like 1 million a few days ago, so I'm trying to comprehend how crazy that is. Thursday night tradition here in the Brick Lover 18 LEGO room, and that is watching a couple of brickheads on the stream. So also got a haircut today, which was pretty cool. I don't know, it's not supposed to be this spiky, but she put a lot of gel in it, but happy with the haircut there. Also, you guys can see I have been watching a couple of brickheads on the TV there. I've had the TV for years, and I've had it mounted there for several months now. This is the first time I've ever actually watched a YouTube video on there. I don't know why. When I was younger and used to use that TV, it was always a nightmare to try and do anything on the internet with, and I think that's just because I used to live in a rural area. But now that I'm in Toronto, it actually works really well with the internet, so I don't know why I haven't taken advantage of it more and, you know, done my streams or watched any content that I'm watching on the TV in the LEGO room, versus normally I use either that second monitor or even the big monitor when I'm over doing some building. I was over here doing a lot of building. You guys can see I actually finished up building the half of the second section of the LEGO Titanic. So not many more bags to go, like half. I'm basically actually halfway through the build is the perfect way to describe it, because I've got that section there and then the main section over here. Still have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this massive box though. It's now like 1 a.m. so it is technically Friday, and I feel like I should go to bed because I do have to work in the morning, but I'm feeling so productive. I never want to go to sleep after finishing those live streams. So I'm working on editing some videos here. I just finished editing the thumbnail for the World of Lights, which I just think it's an incredible video. I'm really excited for it, and it was just an incredible time at BrickWorld, so I can't wait to show you guys that. I also don't want to show you too much detail there, but you guys can see I was very, very productive today. That was my to-do list, so I got a lot done, which I'm excited about. And what I think I should do now is I'm kind of bored of editing videos, so I think I'm going to pause, just kind of tidy up the LEGO room. I've already cleaned up all of the Titanic bags that you guys saw on the floor earlier. I've got all my notes because when I was editing BrickWorld videos, there was a lot of notes of other content that I want to make from like shorts and stuff like that as well. So I just had my notebook, but the notebook can go back over here now. So I think I might maybe build a little bit more of the Titanic tonight. Not too sure. I took a little bit of a break from building the LEGO Titanic, and I actually built the LEGO Architecture Flatiron building, which I'm really excited about. It was only missing one LEGO piece, which I think, given that it was a used set, I think is pretty good. But this is the final build here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it here in my LEGO room, but very, very happy with it. You know, do I think it was overpriced? Yeah, absolutely. But it was the average on BrickLink, so I knew what I was paying, and I can't complain too much. But I am very excited about the set because I think it is one that I've been wanting for years and years and years. So it's great to add it to my collection. What's up, guys? Happy Monday. It is Monday, July 3rd. It's actually a holiday here in Canada because we had our Independence Day, Canada equivalent, Canada Day, on July 1st, which was a Saturday. So that means the stat holiday is bumped to Monday. And I'm really excited because it's just another bonus day here in my LEGO room. So the first thing that I'm working on right now, obviously, is building the LEGO Titanic. So I've actually finished section 1, which you guys saw earlier, as well as section 2. This thing is awesome. So I said this before, but it's a lot narrower than I thought it would be, but it's a very nice size once it gets together. I know once the sections weren't built, it didn't look like anything special, like when the sections were just individual, but as soon as you put them together, it looks really, really cool. So I have finished these 2 sections here. I have this 3rd box that I still need to open up and build. I do have to finish this week. As I mentioned, it is Monday, and on Thursday, I'm actually going home to film all my boat videos for like this year. So this has to be finished by Thursday. So that means I've got like 2 days basically to finish it up. I've also got to decide which boats will be coming home with me this time to do some of the Will It Float tests. So I've tested a bunch of these in the past, so I just got to go through some of my old videos, especially some of the newer boats that I picked up recently, and figure out exactly which boats are going to get tested out this year. And then of course, in addition to all that, I still have to do all my regular scheduled videos. My Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that is still blowing up, so I still got to do lots of content and lots of community engagement there to make sure I'm keeping that momentum up. So it's going to be a busy week as I try and cram basically a week's worth of things into just 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and not even Thursday, because I work from office Thursday. So I will be coming home from work and leaving. So basically the next 2 days, I've got a lot to do. All right, building on the Titanic has been going really well. You guys can see I finished the first half of the 3rd section, and I'm working on the second half now. Just this many bags left. I actually really got a lot built last night and a little bit this evening as well. So really, really happy with how this is looking, and I will get the Titanic done now in time for the deadline. I did build a lot, you know, over the course of the last 24 hours. I was trying to space this out and really enjoy the build and not rush it, but it kind of came down to the crunch time, but I've still really been enjoying the build. It looks like a bomb went off here in this LEGO room. You guys can see it's just so messy. There's stuff literally all over the floor as I madly scramble to try and finish the LEGO Titanic. And another fun fact, the air conditioning is down in this building again. I have it set to 60 and here it is 79. It is really hot. We have a heat wave again here in Toronto. So thank goodness that I'm on my way to work this morning and do not have to deal with this today. All right, you guys, I have almost just finished building the LEGO Titanic. As you guys know, I do go home tomorrow, so I really needed to get this set done. So I just spent the last few hours to this evening building it up. So very, very happy with that. You guys can see the tail end is now complete. I've also got the Titanic sign there. I've got to go grab the Titanic. It's actually in my living room because I've got to put the two of them together. And of course, I'm going to film that here for the speed build and also for the vlog. Totally not the best angle, I bet, but here we go. All right. Whoa, this set is massive. All right, there we go. Whew, there, sweet. So now all I have to do is set this section in, and I believe I just set it in right just like this. And then I've got to connect all of the strings. And there we have it. The Titanic is complete. That looks incredible. Wow. It's even bigger in person. Like when you actually get all the sections together, it's pretty impressive. Ooh, I'm so excited for this one. Here we go now. I've got to do all the B-roll shots of the Titanic for the speed build. And then, of course, later next week after I finish testing out the Will It Float, I'll bring it over here to the main studio and do all like the other B-roll for the actual video. So it's technically Thursday now, and now that I've finished building the LEGO Titanic, which just looks amazing, by the way, I've been packing. I've been like, as soon as I finish filming the B-roll for the speed build, I got to packing. I am going home later today. I work all day in person, so I'm going in person, then I have to come home and just like get my car and drive. But I'm getting all my camera gear ready, so I've got like my DSLR and everything in there, all my mic packs. Got a couple different tripods and a slider that I might need there. Some of the boats that I will be testing out, and then this one as well. This one just didn't fit in the laundry bin. Of course, I've got the Titanic as well, so I'm gonna have to do some reconfiguring because this is a lot of stuff, but I will be bringing all of this with me. So I'm gonna go through the list that I made earlier today just to make sure I have everything, because I actually don't think I have an SD card or anything like that, which would be bad if I got all the way there and didn't have an SD card, and I need the batteries and stuff like that as well. But I think I've got pretty much what I need to do a lot of the filming this weekend. I've also got 3 pages of scripts here written out for all the points and stuff like that that I need to remember to say for the videos, which I've never done that before. So I told you guys earlier in the week that I was having air conditioning issues, and I had to have an air conditioning tech come today. So I left my LEGO room door open, and look what happened. I left the LEGO room door open so the tech could come in here, and when I did that, I forgot the Roomba was going today. Normally, I've got to shut the LEGO room door when the Roomba's going to be in here because it makes a mess, and that's exactly what it did. You guys can see it knocked over one of my studio lights here and shattered literally all 4 of the lights. Yikes. Like, just completely destroyed them. So these are irreplaceable, or they'll all need to be replaced, which sucks. That's probably like $100 in lights there. Huge mess to clean up. Look at all the powder and stuff like that. Glass is literally all over the LEGO room. I'm pissed because I have to go home soon, and I do not have time to be cleaning up this mess, but yikes, that is brutal. Oh my god, that's gonna be I'm annoyed because I don't want to spend the money right now to buy new studio lights, but I need this studio light. I use it a lot, so that's really frustrating. All right, you guys, happy Saturday. Today is the day where I'm getting ready to film my 7th ever Will It Float LEGO video. I've got all my boats lined up here, and I've just been getting all my camera equipment and stuff like that ready. Of course, got the pool in the background, and I'm just getting all the boats, set up from the move. Some of the parts fell off from the transport, and I'm getting ready to film. No, I accidentally dropped the Titanic. At least it just tipped over. Oh god. All right, you guys, filming has been going well. I've been probably out of the pool. I don't have a watch. I don't know why I looked, but I've been out of the pool probably for just over an hour now trying to get everything. I finished all the intros. I've done most of the B-roll, and now I'm actually going to start testing whether or not the boats will float. It is hard because I am doing 3 videos at once. You guys know the classic Will It Float, the Titanic, as well as another one. So it's a lot of work for sure. And of course, this camera also keeps overheating, which makes the whole thing a little bit more fun as well. Here's just a look at a little bit of the setup we got. The cameras, all the boats, sliders. We've got extra tripods over here, all the boats and stuff like that. I've had like my sister coming to help me film and stuff. Like, there is a ton going on. I think this must be my most intense Will It Float series yet. Like, I've got 4 cameras going right now. This vlog camera, which I'm going to be using for handheld shots. I've got the GoPro set up here for top-down shots. I've got my other iPhone set up for my short-form content and for TikTok and stuff like that. And then I've actually got the main camera, which is recording the main shot and all the sound for the video. So this is pretty crazy. This is a cool setup. All right, so I'm about to get in the pool now to film the Titanic portion of the Will It Float series, and I want to wear my mic pack still because the audio will suck if I don't, especially because I'll be so far from the camera in the center of the pool. So I'm gonna wear the shirt in the water still, and I'm gonna put the mic pack in this plastic bag and honestly hope for the best. The boat filming has been going well. I've now been out here for like 4 hours, I think, trying to film everything. I've still got all my gear, and I'm in the pool. I had to put on sunscreen. Like, boat filming is going very, very well. Also, the Titanic is going to have some rebuilding to do. This is a little behind the scenes. All those parts have fallen off. The whole front of the ship basically cracked. I put it back together just so I could get it in the water again, just so it would look good for the video. But the whole thing is pretty much falling apart. Like, I can stick my hand right up in there. The base of the ship is here. I'm going to have to do a lot of work to this section, and you guys can see a little bit, whoops, a little bit of work to the ship overall. A bunch of pieces have fallen off. Definitely some repair work is going to be needed to the ship, but it was worth it to see it tested in the water. Repairs are definitely going to be needed on the Titanic here and all the other boats as well. Like, not just the Titanic. You guys can see I found those pieces just floating in the pool already. So I'm going to do a quick sweep of the pool now before I go inside and just make sure that I really did get all the pieces and that there's nothing left floating around. It's also time to get all these sets out of the sun. Hey to my dog. But it's also time to get these sets out of the sun because they've been in it way too long now. All right, guys, it is like 2 o'clock. I've definitely been out here for like 4 hours filming all this content. My Titanic is still in the water because I've just been making a bunch of TikToks and stuff like that with it. But it's time to be done. I have been out here for so long. I need to import the footage, make sure I got all the clips. And oh my God, this thing is so heavy. Like, this thing is absolutely massive. I'm trying to lift it up. It was heavy before it was waterlogged, and now that it's waterlogged, it is so heavy. But it is such a cool set. I'm holding it with one hand here. Woohoo! Whoa! Oh my God, I'm gonna keep filming in case I drop it. But yeah, you guys can see this is such a large and huge Lego set, but it's been a ton of fun to film with. And now I'm getting ready to wrap up the vlog. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna film and edit this clips and make sure I got all the content, of course. But this is where I'm going to leave off on today's vlog. So thank you guys so much for checking out today's video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. Stay tuned because I've got lots of great vlog content coming very, very soon. Thanks a lot, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed.